there, Dale.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty stagnant, kind of like the market. I'm just right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, well, happy Tuesday. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. Happy Tuesday to you.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into it because we actually have a special topic we want to touch on, and it's supplemental property tax. It's a very confusing topic. Definitely, if you're a realtor, save this video for your clients. If you're a buyer, save this video for yourself because you're going to need it in about 6 months. But let's start off with where interest rates are at today. Yeah, we are still on an upward trend. It is decelerated. In the past 3 weeks have not been good. Actually, the past 4 weeks. But you can see here we're hovering around 7.22% national average. Please keep in mind this is an aggregate of FHA, VA, conventional, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, a bunch of different credit scores, a bunch of different down payments, a bunch of different discount points. So this is just the average of everything. Keep that in mind. But we'll see what happens. We have no idea which direction it will go and when it will go that direction.
You know, it's yeah, it is what it is.
I know you have so much to say. I know you have so much to say.
I have lots to say, but I'm just going to keep my mouth shut for fear of irritating everybody.
Well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Let's switch gears then. Supplemental property tax. Let's start off on a 30,000 foot view really quick. As quickly as you can summarize it, what is a supplemental property tax and how does it come about?
Well, so supplemental tax, everybody gets it. And as we tell people, this is a one-time event. It happens when you're purchasing a house. Taxes are based on purchase price. So the person that you bought the house from undoubtedly paid less than you are. Therefore, their taxes are going to be less than what yours is going to be. The county takes about 6 months or so, typically, to reassess a property once it's sold. So oftentimes when the lender sends out the tax bill, it's for less than it really should be. Once the county realizes they didn't collect what they should have, they go, aha, we need to send out a supplemental tax bill to collect the rest of that revenue. And lo and behold, as the homeowner, you get the tax bill, you open it up and you go, wait a minute, Dale and Noor said that my taxes were included in my payment. Why am I getting this tax bill? It's the supplemental tax bill. It's the difference between what was collected and what should have been collected. Kind of look at a brand new home. When you buy a brand new home, when you buy it, it was being taxed as bare land. Probably $100 a year maybe. But now that there's this great house on it and you bought it for $500,000, your taxes should be $5,000 a year, and it takes a while for the county to catch up. That's really supplemental taxes in a nutshell.
Gotcha. So just to briefly summarize, and please fill in the gaps where it might be missing. You buy a house for a certain price that's higher than what it was valued at based on the county's tax assessor. The lender will only pay what the county requires. They will not provide extra money.
Nope. Whatever the bill is for, that's what they pay.
So, because the lender is only going to pay what the county has assessed, which is less than what it actually will be in the future, they're going to actually pay not enough in reality. Now, you can tell the lender, hey, give them extra, and they will say what?
Well, the lender sends out, the county sends out a bill. That's what the lender pays, period, end of story.
Okay, so there's no way for the lender to pay that later, is there?
No. So what happens is, if you have an escrow account, an impound account. It's also called an escrow account, not to be confused with in escrow buying a house, okay? You will have extra money in your account. And lenders typically reevaluate impound accounts once a year. And when there's extra money in it, they will send it back to you. We have had clients, as you know, call the lender and say, hey, will you pay my supplemental tax bill? And lenders do not pay supplemental tax bills, but they can refund extra money, of which you can use that to pay your supplemental bill. It all works out in the wash. It's just when you get a supplemental tax bill for a lot, it's really annoying.
Yeah. and here's basically the warning of why we are making this video. Because what's going to happen, and this happens to everybody, a one-time thing with supplemental property tax. You are going to go to Dale and I, you're going to get your loan, we're going to calculate your impound account, your escrow payments, and it will be for the sales price of the house. Meaning, we're going to be collecting the true value of your taxes from the time you close escrow. The lender then will make a payment to the county, but that payment will inevitably be smaller than what they actually collected for. And here is the kicker. When you get your money back from the lender and they say, oh, we went through and we assessed, we collected too much money, it's not entirely true. You will get a really nice check, maybe for a few $1,000s. Keep that money, because that is money that needs to be paid on the supplemental tax bill. That's the whole moral of this story. When you get that refund, please, 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 don't go and spend it. Don't go and say, oh, shoot, we saved a bunch of money. That's so cool. Everyone gets that refund. Most people forget about supplemental tax, and then they'll call in a panic and say, I owe the county $3,000 on taxes for some reason. I don't have the money. What do I do? So here's what you do. Hold that refund and use it when you get that supplemental tax bill 2, 3, 6 months, 8 months down the road.
And here's a tip. The bigger purchase price you have in relationship to what the people you bought the house from paid for it, your supplemental tax bill will be accordingly. In other words, if you're buying a house for $400 and the people you're buying a house from paid $350 for that house, your supplemental tax bill is going to not be very big at all.
Yeah.
But if you're buying a brand new home, because it was taxed as bare land and now it's a whole brand new house, your supplemental tax bill will be much larger. So just keep that in mind and remember that.
Yeah. So again, save this video, keep it for future reference. Realtors, if you need to give it to clients, this is the video to give. Clients, if you just closed your home, you're about to close a home, keep this in your back pocket, save it somewhere, label it as supplemental tax bill so that when the time comes, if you've forgotten this information, you can rewatch this video. I hope it's been helpful. If you have any questions, even if it's on supplemental taxes, again, give us a call, shoot us an email, a text message, whatever you need, and we will be there to serve you.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Well,
thank you for your wisdom, Dale.
Well, you know what wisdom is. I've told you this many times.
Yeah.
Wisdom is nothing more experience from making bad choices. So
yeah. So hopefully our bad mistakes and wisdom can spare you a lot of headache. Anyways, we'll talk with you later and see you next week.
All right. Have a good one.
Take care. Bye.